Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Zach, and how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another gameplay commentary, and I hope you guys are all doing well. And as you guys can probably see, this is, as promised, the Level 1 Assault M.O.A.B. that I said I would be uploading if you guys voted on it in my last commentary. I gave you guys two options, and it was unanimously decided to go ahead and use this gameplay for my next commentary, so here it is. I might continue with that in the future, I'm not really sure. It depends on which gameplay I get or, what I already have. But enough about that. What I want to say is, earlier today I posted something on my feed, and I know not a whole lot of people follow people's feeds on their YouTube channels, but I said that I wouldn't be uploading videos midday to I'd say dinner time, and I'm going to go into the reason behind that right now. So now that it's summertime, all the kids are out of school, and that includes my little brother and my little sister. My little sister is 12, my little brother is 9, and they are at that age where they kind of conflict with each other, and that involves me having to babysit them during the day when I'm not working, or stuff like that. And it is literally impossible to record gameplay, let alone do a commentary. That's out the door. That's not an option. It is ridiculously hard. So I'm limited right now to I say 2 times to when I can actually sit down and do a commentary. I can either do it before they wake up, or I can do it in the middle of the night, which is what I'm doing right now. It is currently 11:33 p.m. when I'm doing this commentary, so it should go up, I'd say, around 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you guys want my honest advice on when to look for my content, even though I know that it's inconvenient for some of you, but convenient for others, because surprisingly I have a lot of people that watch my content from the United Kingdom, from the UK, so it might work out well for you, I'm not really sure. But yeah, so if you guys want to see my content, I would suggest waiting 3 or 4 days, because that's when I normally post, and then look for it late at night, and that way you won't miss it, and it will probably show up in your sub boxes right away until everything else floods it out. So enough about that. If you guys, of course you caught the beginning of this video, you will notice that I got an intro, and a fellow commentator, he's got about 20 subscribers, approached me and he's like, "Hey dude, I'll make you an intro." And I was like, hell yeah, dude, I've literally been searching for someone to make me an intro for free for a very long time. I'm not looking for something that's extremely high-end, or amazing. Professional is probably the word that I'm looking for here, but just something to get the job done, and I feel like this one could use a little bit of work. He already Skyped me saying that he's going to do another one tomorrow, but for now I kind of like this one, even though it's kind of blurry and whatever. But let me know in the comments down below on what you guys think of it, and how he could improve it, and then I'll go ahead and let him know, and I will link his channel in the description below. And as far as being on that subject as an intro or something like that, I want to talk backgrounds. I had my friend make me just a simple little background just to get the job done for now. It basically says that I have a Twitter, and that I have an Xbox, and then it has, what I like to call myself, which is Hectic. And I want kind of a themed background for my YouTube channel, and if you guys know of anyone that can hook me up with one of those for free, go ahead and send me a private message. And if you guys happen to be a graphics person that can make me a background like that, go ahead and send me a private message as well, and I'll give you my Skype, and we can go from there. So enough about that. What you would now probably like to hear about is the actual gameplay. And like I said in the beginning of this commentary, the gameplay itself is not too impressive. I'm not really proud of it. I kind of play like a bitch, and there's not really too many excuses I can use to defend myself in that perspective. But on the other side of me being a bitch, there was me being pretty defensive and tactically and just navigating the map really well. If you notice throughout this gameplay so far, I have kind of come back to this little room right here. It's a great spot because even without Cigarette Pro, if you have a really good headset, you can actually sound whore people coming through the alleyway from A Domination to the cargo area, up the steps to C Domination, which is kind of crazy. It's really weird, but you can actually do it. And at the same time, you can hear them coming underneath you to flank B Domination from the alleyway as well. So you can kind of control 2 flanks areas or high traffic areas at the same time, which is always awesome. You always want to have great map control. But at the same time, the game prior to this, I was actually online playing Modern Warfare 3, kind of scoping out the waters to judge whether or not I wanted to prestige. And I was playing with one real-life buddy and then 2 other guys off my friends list. And the game prior to this was probably one of the most frustrating matches I played in a long time. They were just using akimbo FMG9s. It was a 3-man party. I believe at the end of this gameplay, 2 out of those 3 back out. But I was like, I'm fed up with this. I had enough. But at the same time, my friend Tanner convinced me, yeah, dude, prestige. So I did, and immediately after my first 2 kills, I believe, I pick up the douchebags FMG9 akimbo and then get an assault M.O.A.B with it. So it's not exactly a true assault M.O.A.B in my mind. It's kind of a bitchy M.O.A.B that I got with a default class that I switched out my second primary for. But at the same time, I was level 1. By the end of this gameplay, I'm level, I believe, 7, and I actually went into my creative class, and I checked, and my FMG9 Akimbo, or FMG9 itself, was level 3 after this freaking game. So I went from level 1 to 7 because it was double XP, I forgot to say that, and I got it with the FMG9s. But my philosophy on the FMG9s is there's no harm in using them if the other person started using them against you first. If you're going to be a bitch, I have every right to be a bitch. And if I find them on the ground somewhere, well, that's fair game in my mind. I don't really care. I'm sorry if you guys, if you hate every commentator that uses this weapon. I posted this gameplay because you guys asked for it. I warned you guys saying, hey, this has got some FMG9s in it. But at the same time, you're watching me right now go on kind of a tear with the PP90. So in a way, I do redeem myself. And overall, I guess I just have mixed feelings about this gameplay. So if you go ahead and just let me know in the comments down below on what you think about it, I'd like that. And I want to put this out here right now. Don't forget to rate my videos just because I want to know if I am still doing a good job producing the content that you guys want to see. It really means a lot to me to see good feedback on my videos, so don't forget to do that. And for my next commentary, I want to attempt to give better tips than I previously had, including in this commentary. So what you guys want to see in terms of tips, I can't really give any examples, but if you're bad at a certain thing and you have a question about it, how you can improve on it, please leave me a comment or a private message, and I will do my best to address your problem and hopefully help you improve at the game. Because overall, I just want to improve at giving tips and tricks. I want to entertain and be helpful. That's my goal on YouTube. So that would be the commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, don't forget to rate. And if you guys are new around here, please go ahead and subscribe because, I love you very much if you would do that. So I will see you guys in my next commentary. Peace.